Oh, I'm so excited. This is my very first YouTube live. So I really hope that I will see some people on. I did mention it on Instagram and I mentioned it on YouTube as well. So hopefully we will see what happens. I am just trying to put some makeup together, some stuff that I want to use. I will show you what I'm wearing, and I also have my jewelry with me. And I went and spent a little money getting my hair done. So I don't know if you can tell, but I don't normally do curly, but I do like a curly look on me. I think waves and all that are really pretty. So I'm going to turn around so you can see. She did like a little half updo that's really cute. I just wanted something, fun. Um, so, okay, so I'm not sure how all of this works, so I apologize. I do want to make sure. Oh, okay. Looks like I may have gone out of focus. No, I do not want a filter. Thank you very much. Um, it says that the chats will be visible. So I don't see a chat anywhere, so I don't know how that works. But I'm going to pin my hair back because I haven't done anything. So I haven't done foundation. I'm just going to pin this very lightly right there above my ear. And we're going to pin these bangs just slightly off my face. So, but I think she did a really cute job. So shout out to Kimberly. I love that. I picked up the Chantecaille Press Powder Foundation in Peach yesterday with my friend Ramiro. I will have probably a post later about the stuff I picked up because I'm very excited about that as well. um, and I did, I am thinking about picking up a couple things from the Sephora sale, but if you want to talk about that, let me know. But I'm going to start with foundation, and I think, because I did my skincare and everything earlier, so I probably just need a little primer, and I'm trying to think, I think because I'm doing Chantecaille foundation, I will use the anti-pollution mattifying cream that I love so much. So if you are interested, you won't be able to see the whole thing, but I am wearing this beautiful cobalt blue Vince Camuto dress. It has this empire waisting. It has a really pretty V neckline, but it is full length. So with it being full length, I am debating um, doing a smoky eye look with the Chantecaille Black Jaguar palette, or using the new Wild Meadows Eye Quartet because I haven't used this yet. Um, I've used it in my day-to-day life. I haven't used it on camera yet, and kind of brighten that up because we are in spring. So I might even do a mixture, we'll see. But let's start with this primer because you definitely want to make sure when you have oily skin like I do that you are primed and ready to go, especially so that everything stays nice and fresh looking for a big night out. So, do you guys have any prom stories that you want to share or um, discuss? You know, the good, the bad, the ugly, because we know that they are all there. I didn't go to my senior prom, so I don't really have any stories to share. I went to junior prom with my best friend. Um, I think the person she was supposed to go with canceled on her last minute, and I wasn't going to let her go by herself. She asked me if I would go, so I did. At least that's how I remember it. I could be wrong. Um, Let's see. I am going to put an eye primer on. So, of course, you know I like the Milani. Although I do have the Chantecaille Next Generation Eye Base in light. So, because I'm going to use Chantecaille, let's use their eye base. And I just realized that I forgot some of my brushes. Go figure. Oh well, we will make it work. That's what we do. We improvise. All right, so I'm going to put this on my ring finger. And I'm going to warm it up between my ring fingers. And we are going to just put that all over the lid. Cover up those little purple veins. Make that a nice canvas for eyeshadow. I do apologize. I know I was a few minutes late. Things never seem to go the way you want them to, especially when you plan them out. So I apologize. I'm here. Let's see. So I'm going to use the Chantecaille Real Skin Eye and Face Stick. Now I have the shade 3. I'm pretty sure that I should be a 2, but that's okay. We're just going to cover up some of this redness here. Oh, I do have my little Shiseido polishing brush, so we're going to use that. But we're going to cover up those red spots on the cheeks. Now, I was looking online for this product because I needed a new one and they didn't have it. Hi, Will. They didn't have this in the website for Chantecaille, so I wonder if they're discontinuing it or if they are reformulating it. I do have the La Camouflage Stilo pen, and I do like this, but this is a brightening pen, so I would not want to put this on my redness. So I definitely think that they need to keep a concealer option. So hopefully they come back with that. So let's see here. Put that. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Ever since spring break, I was wearing sunglasses and stuff all the time. I feel like, oh, that moved. I just feel like I've had this red spot there for no apparent reason. All right. Now we're going to take this, warm it up between the fingers, and just put that underneath there a little bit. So if you're hopping on, please say hello. The cobalt blue dress over here on the side is what I am wearing. It is full length, but it is a very, it's a straight skirt, but it does have a little bit of an empire waisting and a pretty V-neck, not too low. And so I will be wearing that. So I was debating if I wanted to do this quartet. Will, it is my first live. I'm so excited. And I'm so excited that you're here. But I was debating between these two because, of course, the Black Jaguar has that beautiful blue shade, and I can do a really pretty, smoky eye. But because it's spring and I haven't used this palette yet on camera, I was thinking about going the other direction and just doing a really pretty spring look. So if you have a thought, let me know. I will tell you my fiance already voted for this. So we'll see what happens. I am going with him. So if you're interested in knowing, the backstory is that he works at a high school and he has to attend their prom to work. And so he asked if I would go, and I said yes. So there was no fancy, prom invitation or anything. He just asked. I said yes. So I'm just, going. But it's fun. I went to homecoming, and I want to say I went to prom last year too, but I don't quite remember. So I think I did. And actually, this dress I got on sale, I think 2 years ago, maybe longer. It's Vince Camuto, for, I got them at Dillard's, I think for $20. Hi, Sarah. Oh, you're so sweet. You comment on everything, and I appreciate you so much. Everybody, everyone, I appreciate you all. But Sarah is so sweet. She always leaves me a comment. So I always know that she is there, which is just so sweet of her. Um, so I got it for $20, and I actually got it in black. So I think last year I wore the black one, and I thought, well, I don't want to wear the same color. But then I remembered I had the blue one, and I don't think I've worn it yet. So here we go. I'm gonna try. Um, so of course, I don't know if you've watched. I had my birthday in February, and I realized that it's been close to 20 years since I graduated. So that's definitely interesting when it comes to attending prom and seeing other people and how they're dressed. And I mean, I like to people watch anyway, so I always think that's fun. But yeah, so prom is definitely interesting. So using the Chantecaille compact in peach, we determined yesterday with my friend Ramiro that I am the lighter shade because I really don't get much sun anymore. So I'm going to use, actually, because I did have Bare Minerals at one point in time. I actually have this really cool big flat brush from Bare Minerals. It's their Precision Face Brush. Um, and I'm going to use that because I think it'll pick up the most amount. Now, there is a sponge that comes with this compact that sits on the bottom, which is nice. So if I want to take it with me for touch-ups and things like that, that's a really cool feature. I don't know if this is refillable. I don't think it is, but I feel like it should be or could be. I don't know. But this is a really cool compact. So it's definitely a little warm and a little humid. So I am just going to press this all over. So I didn't do anything before. And of course, when I was having my hair done at 2:30, I was like, oh my gosh, I should have done my foundation first because now I have to like move my hair and do all the things. Um, but yeah, you know, hi Tammy. Thank you for being here. I made coffee and I have a huge 30-ounce thing of water. And would you think that I brought them over here with me? No, not at all. Not even a little bit. Oh gosh. Oh well. I will get through this without. That's okay. But I do feel like I need coffee because, prom goes late and you guys are so sweet. I have the best people on YouTube. I don't know who everyone else has, and I kind of like that it's a smaller community because I feel like it's definitely better to create those connections with people when you start small. So I'm glad that I haven't like rushed into growing too much. Oh, thank you. My friends got me that corgi. Um, it's made out of a material that can go inside or outside, which is really cool. Um, yeah, so I love it too. Thank you. And I have my corgi, but one day I might have a corgi that looks like that. I'm going to start a petition. So, aw, thank you, Tammy. That is so sweet of you to say. So, I think I've powdered everything I really need to powder. I mean, the face stick really does help with all that redness, so I didn't have too much. And I did put this a little bit under the eyes to kind of help set, but I like how bright it is. I did go a little bit lighter. My neck tends to be a lot lighter, but I think the color is pretty good. So, and I did say earlier, which you may or may not have caught, that I did pick up some Chantecaille things at Blue Mercury yesterday. So I will probably be sharing a post and doing a video in the near future for that. I put powder on, so I still might use the Stilo on this just to brighten that inner corner up a little bit. So let's see. And then I usually use my finger to get that into place because I think it just works a little better because it melds in. Can you guys hear me okay? I feel like I have no idea. So if you don't mind letting me know if you have any issues hearing me. The dogs are all put away, so you probably won't hear them. So, okay. I think that helped. Sound is great. Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that because I always worry and then I read. Oh, thanks, Will. Oh, I appreciate you guys so much. All right. So I think I'm going to do a little bronzer. Not a lot because I don't wear a lot of bronzer anyway. I do have the Chantecaille Real Bronze in, I think it's Serena. Thank you, Sarah. You guys are awesome. I should start a podcast. But this is what it looks like. Do I even have a brush? I don't even think I have a brush over here to use. That's okay. We're going to use, oh, I can use this one. Ooh. As I fall out of my chair. If you'd like to see some comedy, I'm here all week. I have this really tiny, it says it's a blush brush from e.l.f., but I think it'll, because of how small it is, it'll be nice once I can get a little swirl on here. Of course, I have to clean up as I go. So we will just kind of move that along the hairline a little. And right here, kind of on that cheek area. Oh, that might have been too much because I don't know my own strength or blending ability, probably. Let's see. Yeah, that might have been too much on that side. It's not terrible. Let's see if I can buff that out real quick. I think this is a clean brush. I say that. All right, there we go. And then, of course, we're going to take just a little. Thank you, Ramiro. You are so sweet. I should have just come and seen you for more makeup tips and lessons. He's so good about that. If you guys ever want some tips and tricks for Chantecaille, he is one of their global makeup artists, and I think you can actually connect with him on their website. So I will post about that soon if I can find it. I think I have before, but it's been a while. Okay, let's see. I do need to do my brows, but I'm gonna finish up with some blush. I should have Ramiro on a live. Thank you, Tammy. Ramiro, do you hear that? Because she's talking to you. No. And yes, Tammy, you also need to try some Chantecaille. Actually, I have samples. I should send you a little care package. I'm going to work on that. Blush. Oh, I'm going to use Apple Blossom, which is the new, this is the lightest shade. Okay, Ramiro, it's a date. I don't know when, but next time. So this is what it looks like, and I just think that's gorgeous. I don't know, that's probably not, there you go. That's a little bit better on the color. So we are gonna put this all over the cheeks. I have a e.l.f. stippling brush. We're gonna make it work. The packaging looks like Vanity Jewelry. I don't think I'm familiar with them, but if it does look similar to that, then I definitely would be interested. It is a gorgeous shade, Will. I really didn't see the darker shade in person, but I was really surprised. This is almost, even though it looks very pink, it actually has a really pretty peachiness to it. And I love peach. So, oh, it's so pretty. It looks like jewelry for Vanity. Okay, see, yeah, I must have misread that. I apologize. So, yeah, I just think that's pretty. And people are starting to put blush across their nose now. I don't know, is that a thing? Does that even make sense? I'm not sure it does. But I think that's pretty. So, I put the Future base, that's not what it's called, Next Generation base on my eyes already, so that should be ready. So we are going to use, for the first time on camera, the Wild Meadows Eye Quartet, and I think because I really want the pigment of the pink shade, which I think is shade number 2. So I think I'm going to put this all over the lid and in the crease. We're going to put a little bit of this lighter shade in the outer corner. And then of course we're going to use this really pretty yellow gold on the inner corner. And we might save this, you know, just for the little corner. We'll see. Before I do that, let me do my brows. Does everyone try to upload content? I'm looking for new people to follow. You know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they do. Hopefully they will answer that question for you, Will. So I ended up picking up the Fluorosis eyeshadow pencil. There were 2 different kinds. This is the, I can't pronounce this. It's Luodai. I will put this online. It's a slender eyebrow pencil, and it comes with a refill, which I thought was really cool. So I just brushed my brows really quick, and the other side is the tip. So it has, you know, that very thin kind of boxy shape. And I usually prefer the thicker pencil ones, but honestly, I do love this. I think this is much better for me because I can kind of make the little strokes, but also it just fills in a little bit more controlled this way. And look how fast that was. I mean, that was like super quick. So let's see. This side needs a little more love. I'm not sure why this side is so sparse, but it is. So we will. Will, I'm trying to think who I could tell you. Hi, Austin. Oh, thank you. I got this. It was $10, Amazon. And you know what's cool is it bends. So you can sit it on your vanity or wherever you are and use it if you don't want to hold it or if you can't hold it for whatever reason. So, and it came in like 8 colors. I was going to buy butterflies, exactly. I was going to buy this in lavender and I thought, I think the silver looks better. So, but yeah, $10, Amazon. I don't want to say that I buy everything on Amazon because I don't, but this was one of those things I was like, where am I going to find a handheld mirror? Amazon is where it's at. And the silver is more classic. That's true. It goes with my name. So let's brush this side. I keep kind of going back and forth between the viewfinder on my camera and the mirror. So I apologize if that's confusing or distracting. All right. And everything, I always have to put everything away after I use it. The brow pencil, waxy or creamy? I feel like it's not super creamy. Jeff Bezos knows what he's doing. He does. It's definitely a little more waxy, but it's, I don't know, like it's definitely, I don't know if you can see, like it definitely has a really nice, you know, pigment amount. And I think this one was 18, 16, something like that. Like I said, it comes with a refill, but it is waxy, but it's not like a super slippery or silicone type wax. So I feel like it really stays in place nicely, I guess is what I was trying to say. I usually use the e.l.f. and this is not creamy. This is still waxy, but it's more of a slick waxy, and this doesn't last all day. Not at all. So I definitely prefer the Fluorosis. And I want everything they make. If you guys follow them on Instagram, holy cow, their pictures are amazing. I don't know how they do it. I don't. It's amazing. All right. So you know what? I also have highlight. So this is the ColourPop Stole the Show Super Shock, and I don't do highlight because I don't know what I'm doing. But that's okay. We're going to take this tiny brush. I say tiny, that's probably not tiny. have a blender brush from them. Yeah, a blending brush. This tiny brush. We're going to take this and slightly touch this because I am really like, what am I doing? And we are just going to put that right here. Use a large blender eye brush. Yeah, and that's what this is, I'm pretty sure. That other one, I forget what it's called, but it's a little bit more. Because I don't want to take away from that beautiful pink, but I want just a hint of a highlight because, I mean, it's prom. I gotta shimmer a little bit. So I don't really think I'm getting a whole lot, which is also good because I don't need to be seen from space. You know, they come out with these highlighters nowadays that if you were an astronaut, you could see these people from space. And hey, more power to you if that's what you want. I have too much texture on my face. I don't want to be seen from space. I need just that little hint. See, it's got that nice like glow from within without being obnoxious. That's what I like. Ramiro's laughing at me. Listen, I'm just saying. It's true. No one needs to be seen from space. No one. Okay. All right, eyeshadow. Got to do it. So we're doing the pink shade, which is number 2, I believe. I'm putting it straight on my finger because I want maximum impact for this. And I have used a brush. Put it on your... Oh, you're talking about... Yeah. You know what I forgot, Ramiro? My lip potion. I really need to use it sparingly, though, because they were sold out last time I went to buy it, which was yesterday. So let's add some. And actually, what I really need to add before adding lipstick is the Stress Repair Concentrate Plus. I definitely need that because I put on this Clarins lip oil because I was just running out of the house and I felt like it was kind of bleeding down. I didn't realize sometimes like how lined my lips really are sometimes. And I'm like, yeah, no, we need to fix that. But the lip potion is very good about fixing that, so I can't complain. All right, so let's see. Eye number 2. I do feel like this really does give the best. And I think this pink shade is really, really pretty. I was really afraid I wasn't going to be able to wear it. I thought it might be too light, but I was very pleasantly surprised to see that it's not. I coat my lips with hyaluronic acid serum, then a lip balm. Ooh, I bet that's good too. Yeah, see how pink that is? Like, I was not expecting that when I saw this online. And I know that in order to get good pictures, they have to put a ton of light on these products. But when they do that, it makes the product color look so much lighter. And then it makes it feel like, well, maybe I don't want to try that because it's too light for me. I am going to put a little on this blending brush for my crease and add it up there because I just think this shade is gorgeous. I mean, I could just wear that. Who's gonna know? So let's take that. All right, so does anyone have any good, bad, ugly prom stories that they want to share or feel comfortable sharing? I know depending on the severity of the bad and ugly, you may not want to share your personal story, but maybe you have a good story to share or someone else's story to share. There's always that too. Don't have to share your own. Okay, let's see. I've got this brush. I am using some BK Beauty brushes too, a little bit. So we're just going to put a little bit of that on the outside here to deepen that up and give it a little bit of dimension. We don't need a ton, just a little bit. And then blend that into the pink. And I didn't get too much, so it won't wash it out or take it over. But it is such a pretty color. You could wear this by itself also. Such a great shade. In our version of prom, it was the first and last time I wore a kilt. Oh, really? Oh, thank you, Ramiro. I love the pink too. So Will, what do they call it over there? Because I'm assuming they don't call it prom then. I shouldn't assume. I don't usually like to assume. But you wore a kilt. That's interesting. You don't see too many people over here wearing a kilt unless it's March for St. Patrick's Day. I like that. And I think, all right, do you want pink or that light brown on the lower lash line? Because I'm not sure. I feel like the pink would help brighten up my eyes, but the brown would maybe tie it together a little bit more. So you converse, let me know, vote, and I'm going to do that gold shade right here in the inner corner if I can get that without. Ooh, look how pretty. That really brightened that up. I feel like I need just a hint of a blend. Not much, because I feel like that was perfect. But just a hint. Light brown on the outside and light shimmer on the inside. Okay, I like it. I see what you're doing. Let's try that. So are you saying pink is the way? Okay, well maybe we'll do pink on the inside and do the light brown on the outside. All right, let me change fingers because I feel like I have to, or it ends up going everywhere. And that really helped take away that shadow from inside my inner corner. So, I just want to say I really appreciate all of you being here for my very first live on YouTube. I'm very excited, very happy that you're here joining me. Feels a little bit more like a conversation and a little bit less like I'm talking to myself or the dogs, because I'm sure they wonder what I'm doing too. All right, let's see. I've got this tiny brush. Let me see if this will work. So we're going to do the pink right here. I don't know why I have my mouth open like a trout. Does anyone else do that when they do like their eye makeup? Thank you, Sarah. I just think that's so funny. I feel like I do that all the time. You're Scottish and that's traditional dress back then. Oh, we don't call it. Oh, it disappeared. Well, it'll come back up in a second, I think. I must be talking. Call it quali for why, I don't know. Oh, that's very cool though. It's always interesting to learn about other cultures. I think there's some Scottish heritage on one of my family tree limbs. I definitely have a pretty good mix, which is cool because then I feel like, there's a lot more interesting things about me having, that just learning about it. So we'll do the brown out here. Oh, I like that. It definitely gives it a little bit more depth, I think, than just doing one color. All right, I definitely need more pink on this side for sure. Will, I know you, so you're Scottish. Do you live in Scotland? In Scotland? Wow, my words are not working for me today. Um, do you live in Scotland? We were actually talking about going to Ireland someday because my fiance is Irish or part Irish, and of course he wants to see the Guinness factory. So that may be in the works one day. We'll see. All right, let's see. I feel like I need this brush to blend that a little bit more along that brow bone. I think that's really pretty. It's nice and bright. And then I can still, let me see if this brush will work. I can still add a little bit more of that inner corner shade just around the inside of that so that there is, yes, I'm in Edinburgh. My dad's family are Northern Irish. Oh, that's cool. I don't know which part of Ireland we're from, but we've got a little bit of something going on. So let's see. And there we go. Right around the inner corner. That really opened that up. Look at that. And with that pink, ooh, I'm on fire. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's see. So we have used everything but that dark brown shimmer shade. I think that would maybe take away from something. So I don't think I'm going to add that. You know what? I lied. The Mister's dream trip is Ireland. Okay, see? We're all going to take a trip together. I'm just saying. We're going to just pop that on the outer corner where the brown shade is. There we go. Just help define that brown a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty. And with the blush, oh, I love these colors. I'm really glad I picked this up. I wasn't planning on it, but I did. So, what am I forgetting? Do I need eyeliner? I don't know. Maybe I need some eyeliner. Do I have my brown eyeliner? I do. So I'll use the Victoria Beckham because that's the only brown one I have in Cocoa. These are really smooth, but I can't use them on my waterline. So I really just have to kind of go along the lash line because when I do put them on my waterline from time to time, but I always feel like it comes off or it ends up down here on my lower. So, you know, that's not really the look I'm going for. So we'll just kind of tap along that lash line. Of course, I tap my eyelid. Oh well. Let's see if this little brush will take that away. That's not too bad. That's what I get for blinking or talking. No, I did it again. Okay, well, we're done with that. Or my whole eye will be brown before I even know it. All right, so I think I have Chantecaille mascara. I do. I have the trial size one or the travel size. You can use it for either. Looks like I need to open a new one here soon. But this is really great mascara. I did learn that having it open a little bit longer does help with the staying power. And I gotta say, because I've been using the Victoria Beckham and I do like it because it doesn't move and it doesn't go anywhere, I don't feel like I get as much of a dramatic look. Not that I want it super dramatic, but I want to see it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't need it to look like I have false lashes, but I want to be able to see my lashes because I feel like you can't see them very well. I guess because they're so straight. And I feel like this really does make them more visible and gives them a little bit more lift than the Victoria Beckham, which is, you know, not really what they say. Give me all the dramatic lashes. Exactly. That is right. So what are you guys doing this weekend? What's happening? What are you doing tonight? Anything fun? Are you getting ready for something too while you're watching me get ready? I think I'm even going to put this down. Yes, Will, I do know you love a dramatic look too. See, I was trying, but I was going for a spring dramatic look. So, my fiance prefers when I don't wear makeup at all, so I figured we would go a little lighter today so as not to like scare him off. But he's funny. Oh, I can hear the babies moving around. They're probably wondering what I'm doing. All right, so that is on. Brushes to be cleaned. I think I'm going to use a little bit of my Perfect Blur powder. I have really hit pan on this, guys. Like, I really need to buy another one. I ordered the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder. It's her brightening one. It's translucent or white. I'm making a wig this weekend, recording another podcast. I love your podcast. If you guys like podcasts, please find Will's podcast. I listen to it on Spotify. It's called, will you please tell everyone what it's called? Because it's on the tip of my tongue, and I know that it's a play on words with your name. It's great. I've listened to 3 episodes now. Is it 3? I think so. I haven't listened to them all, but yes, you need to listen to that. It's very good. I love his voice. He's um, he's knowledgeable and he's funny. Life at Your Own Will. Yes, please go find his podcast wherever you listen to podcasts, because I think he's on like all the platforms now. He's just great. So please go support him. He is awesome. But yeah, so I got the translucent powder and works great on my experienced eyes. That's the only place I really like her powder, her regular powder. So I thought I would try the brightening one, but since I went a little lighter, you're welcome, Will. A little lighter on the powder foundation. I wonder if it'll make me look too light, and then, I won't like it. So I might have to take it back. I don't know. We'll see when it gets here. I'm supposed to have it soon, but I don't know if it shipped yet or not. So I was fortunate enough to get a rouge discount. A friend of mine was helping out with that, so I got that. But of course, my cart is full already again. So I'm trying to, like, do I need it? Do I not need it? Probably don't need it. Okay, so I think my face is done. So I'm going to take these clips out so that that wave can kind of do its thing. If you didn't get to see my hair, I will turn around really quick and show you just how cute. So I had her do some curls and then do like a little half updo, just so, something a little different. I always wear my hair down, and I thought this way it's back, it's out of my face. This little curly thing here is here. Thank you. Oh, my hair has grown, but you know what's funny is I had 2 inches cut off on Wednesday. So I'm definitely keeping it longer. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we have 2 shades of lipstick, 2 shades. So I do have the Carpathia, which is a little bit more peachy than pink. And then I also have Crocus, which is a little bit more hot pink, in my opinion. So I'm going to try and take this lip stain off a little bit. Not much. That's okay. You know what's good about this? I won't have to put liner on. And I was going to show you my jewelry. So, okay, we have a Crocus response. Now remember, I'm wearing a cobalt blue dress, and I have these beautiful pearl earrings that I got. I think I got these for Christmas. I got these for Christmas. Yeah, and that's the front. And then they match, or almost match, this necklace that I got for Christmas or my birthday the year before. I just love how that kind of looks like a teardrop. It's so pretty. So I thought, keep it simple, keep it delicate, because the dress is really pretty, but it's definitely, a brighter blue than I would normally wear. So, all right, did we have any other suggestions? Are we going with Crocus? I think that would be really pretty with the cobalt blue. I don't think we'd have any problems. And it's in purple packaging. I mean, you can't get more perfect than that. Okay, so I also have I have 3 perfumes. Pearls can make any look classy. That is very true. That is very true. So I have the My Way by Giorgio Armani. My cousin sent me that for my birthday. I also have a sample. I have 2 samples of Diptyque. I don't want to know how much these cost, guys. I really don't. This one is Orpheon. Like I said, it's just a sample. And then I also have a sample of Doson, I think is how you say that, Doson. And I mean, they're both very different. And actually, I think Ramiro said that he mixes them, so I guess I could mix them. There's always that too. But I tried the Orpheon yesterday, and I was surprised by how much I liked it. It was just different. And then the other one has a little bit more vanilla or musk or both. I don't know. My nose doesn't work like that. It's just this is too much or this is enough. That's all I know. So if you guys have a preference, My Way, Giorgio Armani, Diptyque, Doson, or Diptyque Orpheon, or I can mix these two. So if you have a preference, let me know. So I am going to put on Crocus because I didn't see any other requests. So let's see. There we have it. That's really pretty. And I didn't have to put on a liner because I had that lip stain still on that was taking over. That brings out the pink. It does. It really helps with brightening up that eye look. I really like that. I really do. So I will be carrying this with me all night. And I think that's it. Just perfume. I'm horrible with fragrances. See, I am too. I really am. I will say I'm surprised how much I like My Way on me. I smelled it once at Macy's or something, and I thought, oh, that's too sweet. And then I got it as a gift, and I thought, oh, well, let me try it because, you know, now I can actually try it on. And it's actually really pretty. You only wear body mist. That makes sense. And that probably makes things a lot easier too, doesn't it, Sarah? So I think I'm going to be very bold. I only know what I like, nothing too florally. I agree with that too. These are definitely outside my comfort zone, and so is the other one. So I think I'm going to mix these because that's what Ramiro had suggested, but I'm going to wait until I put on my dress to put these on. So I will wait. But don't worry, because if you follow me on Instagram, or obviously if you follow me here on YouTube, I will post pictures from prom. Probably just me. I probably won't post my fiance because he'll be working. But I will definitely post some pictures of me in my dress and the whole look so you guys can see it. But I think the face look turned out really well. I really like the Chantecaille powder foundation. I'm not surprised I like it, and I do like their liquid foundations, but I find because my skin is combo and it does really get oily when it's hot and humid out, that I they still still need to blot and stuff like that. So I was hoping maybe with the powder I wouldn't have to as much. So yes, prevents me from wasting a lot of money. Thank you, Will. I'm sure I will have a great time, but I will definitely post pictures, and I'm really so appreciative of everyone who joined in. You guys are awesome. I got a tip once from a perfumer to spray on the inner arm fold because your body warms scent waft. Oh, that's a good idea. I will definitely keep that in mind. I usually will spray on my forearm, but that probably makes more sense to put it here. So I will definitely give that a shot. I don't care for floral either, prefer gourmand scents. And see, since I'm so bad with fragrance, I don't even know what that is. So I will check that out next time I am at the store because I want to know what that smells like and what the difference is. Maybe that's something that's in these that I don't even know about. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Yes, Will, it was a great tip. Thank you, Tammy, for sharing that because now I'm going to tell everybody I know about that. Um, but yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Um, have one. I will definitely send pictures. I will make sure to post. You guys are awesome. I am, if you've seen any of my posts about a new series that I'm coming out with, I am working on it. Do not worry. It is coming very, very soon. I just want to make sure that I'm 100% ready and I have everything I need before I start because I don't want to let you down. I feel like this is a big deal for me and hopefully will help bring everybody together in the in this community that we're building together. So you guys take care. Thank you all for being here and watching, and this earring will go in eventually. It just doesn't like me right now. So anyway, I guess it's pressure being online. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. Please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you guys hopefully with a new video next week. But this was definitely fun. So we will do some more lives in the future. Take care. I love you all. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Austin. I will talk to you guys soon.